Too happy about the lack of ceremony and the pomp of it, but maybe the times are tough and we are cutting down costs. But I believe because we are in the transition process, that we need to synchronize the proceedings of the executive and the procedures of Parliament. I believe in the next presentation of the budget, we'll be able to synchronize and address these issues. I think it is important for us to have the pomp and the ceremony so that we have an impact of today's event.
The thing I want to say about this year's budget, which the Honorable Uhuru has read, and I congratulate him, is that it has a very big component of development budget. About over 40% of the budget is going to development.
The amount of money that he has been able to improve or to top up on the part of the bursary for the students of the Republic of Kenya, that he's been able to propose an additional 850 million to at least assist the very poor who are not able to pay school fees. I would also want to appreciate the proposal that secondary schools in the Republic of Kenya, they'll be connected to the electricity lines so that they can be able to utilize the ICT programs that are there in the nation.
Personally, I'm enlightened is because he has looked at the areas where we come from. We represent areas in Ukambani which are very dry, and because of that we have perennial droughts. So what the finance minister has done today by allocating more money for irrigation and also money to do boreholes and dams, I think he has done very well, because that is going to help us to be able to have water and also to attempt to have sufficient food by irrigating. And I think that was a good measure.
A lot of things have been talked about the ASA region. Unfortunately, it's been scattered all over many ministries. We thought this should be funded through the Ministry of Northern Kenya Islands. Nevertheless, we will be able to analyze the statement and the print list and see where the things are. As you know, there's a big drought in our region. This is something which is quite recurrent. And the sooner we deal with it on the short-term and long-term basis, the better. But overall, I think it's a very ambitious budget.
The juice and the flowers and carpet is really irrelevant. I think the more we focus on the critical items that affect Kenyans, the better the results we get. I would have expected, however, the minister to put in more money in youth and women empowerment. The 300 million shillings that have been allocated to youth and 400 million shillings that have been allocated to women are really a joke. I would have expected the minister to put in 3 to 4 billion shillings in Youth Enterprise Fund, 3 to 4 billion shillings in Women Enterprise Fund. That way, we begin to engage the monster of unemployment and poverty and hunger at the grassroots.
The fact that he has now called upon the private sector and offered them tax exemptions if they employ young people as interns, so that they can generate necessary experience that would then allow them to access employment in other places. Again, another milestone, and I would want to encourage the private sector to also take this on board.